Hi, everyone. Welcome into WeBeam TV. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. We're here in Tampa at the Tampa Home Show, and we're interviewing businesses and entrepreneurs and bringing the show right to you. So my guest right now happens to be Caleb Meadows with Armor Tech. I can't wait to hear all about you. You told me a little bit before the show,
Yes, ma'am.
but I want you to share what makes you so different.
I think at the end of the day, the difference between us and a bunch of the other window companies is, we talked about it, that personal touch that we have, which comes with us doing all the work. We're not subcontracting out to somebody you don't know who's coming to your house.
Okay.
When we come out to your house, you're dealing with us from point A all the way to Z. And our customers are more at ease than having to deal with another third-party person coming into their house, demoing stuff in their house. So at the end of the day, I think it's that we actually care about the customer's possessions, their things, and them themselves. So
I think people want to hear that.
yeah,
That
I
personal
agree.
touch there's so much to be said for that. So walk me through a customer that's thinking about changing out windows and doors. Walk me through an appointment like
Right.
that.
At the end of the day, what we're trying to do is give you a price that not only you can deal with, but that isn't insurmountable. So we come out to your house, we take some measurements of whatever windows and doors you have that obviously you're thinking about getting replaced. We give you an exact price, and we give you a catalog with that shows you how to budget for it, and it's complimentary to your house too. From there, we really just want to help you. That way, when the future comes, you decide to make that decision. You just hopefully consider us. On BBB, we're an A+ rating. We have an A+ rating on Angie's List. So the name of our company really sticks with us, and it's important for us to keep our character and integrity. So, the biggest thing is if you have a problem with one of your windows or doors, give us a call, because we're going to come out, show you what we can do, and we're not going to beat you over the head. So, like I said, if you need anything from us, it's really simple for us to come out, give you a price, and then hopefully in the future you just consider us.
Well, I really appreciate you sharing that with us here, Caleb, today, because people, I think, today are looking more for that hands-on personal touch. And when you can give that to them, obviously, word of mouth could be our best advertising, right?
Agreed. I think word of mouth is kind of where our business has grown over 12 years. I mean,
Sure.
we've been around in the Clearwater area 12 years. You probably see us on bus stops if you live in Pinellas County.
Yes.
That's some of our advertising.
Yes.
But when people love the work you do. They talk about it to their neighbors and their friends, and we've seen a lot of that. So
Sure.
we're excited for what's going to happen in the future with Armor Tech. We know that new technology in Windows is coming out, and we're on the verge of everything. So we're growing, we're excited, and we're trying to help people out in the area just get better values on their home and improve their property value.
Exactly, and you said something about new technologies. Can you share a little bit of that?
Well, there's actually, in a few years, it's something that'll be down the road. There are windows now that have solar panels inside of them.
Really?
So your window's clear, you can see right through it, but at the same time, it's gaining electricity.
So you're staying on the cutting edge of what's
Right.
hot and what's not.
Exactly. We're trying to stay on that edge because at the end of the day, your house is your biggest investment, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So we want to protect that, and we want to protect you. And if a storm does come, we want you to be able to leave your house, set it and forget it, and come back to everything the way it was.
It's music to my ears. How about you? So if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, we have all the information up on the screen. And, it's always nice to do these interviews because you get a chance to meet the people that you're going to be doing business with. And I know Armor Tech has been around a while, has an unbelievable reputation. I'm glad that you gave the business ratings too.
Right.
Because why not just cut to the chase and go with people that have a high integrity and business rating? I mean, that's how you grow. That's how you get better.
Agreed.
Well, thank you for the interview today, Caleb.
Thank you very much, Barbara. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, if anybody out there needs anything, give us a call. We're 24/7. We're willing to come out and see what we can give you.
24/7, more music to my ears. Thanks for joining us today on WeBeam TV.
All right, everybody, Boss Tech back out here on the floor. And you know what? We always look for some really cool stuff to make you keep organized. And I have found the organization king and queen. Well, king and princess is really the way it is, right? So, all right, so we're here with Garage Storage Solutions, right? Henry, Rebecca. And it's not Rebecca and Henry, it's Henry and Rebecca. All right, So tell me about what's going on here.
Okay, we install racking systems in your garage. We have many different sizes. Um, Basically, down in Florida here, the most common comment I hear from customers is we came from up north where we had attics and garages and we don't know where to put our stuff. This is a perfect solution to your storage problems.
So you were just, when somebody walked by, I was amazed at how much you said this would hold. So tell me about this one right here.
This is our 4x8 rack, but all of our racks hold up to 600 pounds worth of material.
Okay, now, and the installation takes about how long, Henry?
There's usually 2 installers. It takes 20 minutes per rack.
Wait. You're telling me you can put that in my garage in 20 minutes?
Sometimes 15.
And what's the cost on this? Don't give them the show special, give them the normal special.
$359.
Folks, $359, 4x8, holds up to 600 pounds. Yes, your brother-in-law can be put up on the shelf, and that's where he can sleep when he comes and visits you. I'm just saying. So, where are you guys located out of?
Out of Apopka.
Okay, and what is the radius that you will go and install these lovely pieces of equipment?
For a price, I'll go anywhere. But my normal range is from Daytona. We go north of Daytona and south of Lakeland. But that's the general area, up to the villages. So we'll go anywhere. I've gone as far as St. Augustine and Fort Lauderdale.
So how many of these, can you put in a garage before it becomes a problem?
It depends on the size of your garage. In a 1-car garage, in a perfect world, they can fit up to 3. In a 2-car garage, 6. And a 3-car garage, 9. So it's pretty much 3 racks per size car garage. But that's in a perfect world.
Okay, so now where can people find you?
They can either find us at our phone number, which is 407-569-2626. We also have a Facebook page. Do you know I don't know. You can look us up on Facebook, Garage Storage Solutions, or GarageStorageSolutions.com.
There you go. If you want to get organized and you've got that clutter in your garage, like I know I've got a lot of clutter, this is what you need, right?
Yes.
Right. Don't stack it, rack it.
There you have it. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Central Florida Home Show and Expo, the 2019. This is September version because there's always 2 versions of everything we do. Now, we like to walk around the floor and find the cool stuff, the stuff that you just can't go anywhere and find. And we found Josh. And Josh, let me hold this up real quick. Now, this is a Hiko stick. It's not, and it's made for help with your hand-eye coordination. So, okay, Josh, thanks for being on. And what brought this about?
So about 4 years ago, when I moved down to Central Florida, started playing flag football, realized very quickly that hand-eye coordination is something that's vital to just pulling flags and overall just catching passes. So I went to Lowe's one day, and as you can see, this was our original prototype. It was made from PVC, plasti dip, and adhesive. So our business partners and I started tossing it around, quickly realized that we had a hit on our hands, but the problem is that our hands were getting destroyed. So bloody knuckles, bloody cheekbones. So we quickly pivoted from the PVC to a foam iteration. And then 2 years later, you have Hiko sticks that are actually born, and we're in all 50 U.S. states and 43 countries now.
So I was watching earlier while we were waiting for you. You were talking to a couple, and they had these little kids, and the kids were calling the colors out, and that's what they were trying. And you said that also worked for the numbering system.
Right, so there are levels of the difficulty. So you can start with basic, just tossing it back and forth, and then you can progress to calling a color out, then you can progress to calling a color and a hand combination. Once you get to that point, then you realize that you're at kind of an expert level. Then you can say blue is 1, white is 2, and black is 3. I can toss it to you and I can say left 2. It forces you to ascertain which color is associated with which hand and the number and make the correct catch. So we've also integrated that into a game. So similar to playing cornhole, you play to 11, you win by 2. Every time you catch the correct color or the hand combination, you get a point. Every time you drop it, you lose a point. And if you catch the wrong color, it's a 0. So it made it competitive, made it a fun game to take it to the beach, tailgating. It's football season, so you might as well, right?
Right. And if it hits you, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's pure foam. Right. And, even the little kids over there, I think they're like, what, 9 and 10 or something like that? Oh, see, good thing I don't. I mean, my kids are grown, so I don't know. Oh, okay, so where can people find you?
So check us out at hecostix.com. That's HECOSTIX. So we came up with the name Hand-Eye Coordination Sticks.
Right there, folks. Right there. That is cool.
And then on the back,
so all the social media was on his back, and that is very cool. Josh, thanks time for taking out. We're getting a little busy here, and I know that getting you guys out of the crowd's not a good thing. So hey, order a Heco stick. That'll be good. Help that hand-eye coordination. It doesn't help me talking. It's just really bad. So hey, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, Boss Tech back out here at the Convention Center in Orange County, the 2019 September version of our Central Florida Home Show Expo, right? And look, we know the HempWorks folks. That's a great family. It's a big family. So now we found the Orlando connection with Rhiannon. And so Rhiannon, tell me about your HempWorks side.
All right, so HempWork is actually 1/5 of the market share right now in the CBD industry. We are absolutely exploding. It's because we have quality products, and it's so important to know what you're looking for. And so some education for you on is here if you don't want to go over all that stuff. But it's just important to know what you're getting in your products to make sure there's no added fillers, and that's why we're #1 fastest growing CBD company.
So I'm not sure. Is it okay? I'm going to pull something here, guys. I've never seen that. As many of the HempWorks people I've seen, I've not seen these. What is this?
This is our CBD bath bombs. They come infused with essential oils. You can put these in the tub and it'll help you relax, help soothe sore muscles. It's fabulous. It's a great gift idea too.
And how much is that?
This is a single one for $15, 4 for $50, or you get a discount with buying a full-size regular bottle of oil.
All right, so even Boss Tech can learn something new. This is so cool. So if people in Central Florida want to find you and get some good HempWorks stuff, where do they find you at?
All right, so you can find me online. You can text my phone number as well, 321-710-6392, or you can go to gethempworkscbdoil.com.
All right, all you stalkers, do not be texting this lady. I'm pretty sure she's married because there's a little one back here. And anyway, so if you're looking for HempWorks and you're looking for good product and you're in Central Florida, this is the lady you need to go see.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys later.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, everybody. Here we are again, day 2, the Tampa Bay Home Show, Spring 2019 edition. That's what we're calling it now because that's that time of year, right? So we're with Brad. He's a tall drink of water. You got to be careful with Brad though because Brad's injured. Poor guy, I feel bad. But you guys are Live Edge Slabs.
Yes, sir.
And I've watched you guys go from this little company that's kind of doing this really cool eclectic thing to holy crap. You guys blew up because this is very, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to know where and how did you get started?
So basically how we got started is I was a Division I athlete playing college. I got injured. I lost my scholarship, had to come home. And so when I came home, talked to my dad. I was like, hey, I want to do something with my hands. He said, okay, I have a friend. Let's do something. I had some friend. He's like, I have some slabs. He was pulling logs out of the water of Nicaragua. It's called Santa Maria. It was the first slabs we ever started out with.
Wow.
And you pull them up. You got to pull one up for every 3 inches it sticks out. One big log. We had those in. Like, hey, we have something here. And we started meeting new people and finding new connections. And we finally got into big slabs down in Costa Rica. We had big slabs called Perota and Guanacaste and Monkey Pod and San Isidro. And from then on, it's just been nonstop rolling. We've been making beautiful dining room tables, coffee tables, kitchen islands, countertops, everything you can possibly think of.
So, okay, so we went over to your booth, and we got some B-roll footage that we're going to show here in a second. But the chairs that you guys, did you make those?
We did not make those chairs, no.
Okay, I was like, man, you guys really got into it if you got into those chairs.
Yeah, chairs is the one thing we don't do. We do everything else besides chairs.
So we got a piece right here. I'm going to show it to the camera. Now, this is a cutting board?
It's actually a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie, okay. Yeah. Do not let my wife have this because it will wind up on my backside. I'm just saying right now. But now, what is this used for?
This is actually used for if you're having like a little wine and cheese, having people over. You basically put your meat, your nuts, your fruit, anything on it. And it's very, very, very nice to have when you have people over. It makes a centerpiece. We actually do these with epoxy handles.
Right.
And then we also do them for Christmas time and any time pretty much for presents. We custom monogram your name into the board. So it has your last name.
Oh, wow.
And a beautiful monogram. We've sold a bunch of them during Christmas time. They're beautiful presents, anniversary presents. We can actually engrave anything you possibly want on there.
So now, okay, once I use it, because I don't know, how do you clean this? Just water?
So cleaning, you can just use soap and water. Do not put it in a dishwasher. We've had people make that mistake.
Okay.
And the oil on here is actually a food grade, heat resistant, and water resistant oil.
Oh, okay.
And so it's food grade, it's food safe, it's all natural. The oil is called walrus oil, and actually it's coconut oil, beeswax, a bunch of different, it's basically a blend of all
Okay.
natural materials.
All right.
And it just makes it beautiful to eat on. It's a beautiful piece.
I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you think this is gorgeous, the slabs and the tables you make
Oh yeah,
are absolutely beautiful.
thank you.
So, what's the biggest one you've made so far?
So the biggest table we've made is is the one we have over there right now.
Okay, is that the one that sits up on
Yep,
the side?
it's the one that's
Okay.
on the side. It's actually 56 inches wide. It's the biggest slab we've ever seen, we've ever had in
Wow.
the shop. And it's, I want to say, 10 feet long. The first day we got it, someone actually was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I want to come in. Do you guys have any other bigger pieces? Because they want to make a bunch of conference room tables.
Right.
And the next thing you know, someone actually just bought it. They're going to make a big kitchen island out of it. It's
Nice.
the biggest slab we've ever seen. We sell big 15-footers. We sold a big 15-footer yesterday.
Right.
Guys making conference tables, dining room tables, pretty much anything you can possibly imagine.
Okay. Now tell people where you're located.
So we're located at 526 East Lemon Street in Tarpon Springs, and that's 34689 is the zip code.
Okay. And so and what's the phone number there?
Phone number is 727-409-5005, and that's Brad Kent.
And you do have a website,
We
right?
do. It's liveedgeslabs.com.
And people and all your samples are on
So we have
there.
a bunch of our work on there. We actually sell our epoxy on there, which is the highest grade epoxy you can buy. We sell our oil on there as well.
So you actually sell it so people can do it on their own type of thing?
Yep. So we actually have a lot of people to save on cost. You can come in, you pick your slab, pick your oil, pick your finish. You can also buy legs from us that we custom make. We have a welder that we work with, and he basically fabricates all of our legs. We can custom make any type of metal you possibly want. You find a leg on Pinterest that you like, we can go and make it.
Wow.
And so it's very tailor-made, and
And you're not afraid to let people go and do their own thing.
No, not at all. Actually, if people come in, they're like, hey, I'm not an experienced woodworker. We'll be
Right.
like, hey, we'll write out exactly how to do it. We give them our personal cell phone number.
Okay.
And give us a call, and we'll help them. I've had to go out to people's houses. I've driven hours to someone's house because he messed up his table that he bought from us.
Okay.
Came out there, fixed it for him, and we
Right.
just want to make people happy. We want to make some beautiful pieces of furniture that can pass down from generation to generation.
What's the hours of your business?
We are open 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday.
Taking that Sunday, Monday off.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's smart.
Oh yeah, and the only reason we do that is because when you're in there, it's a workshop environment. It's really hot in there. We don't have AC, and we're working.
You're
And-
sweating it.
Oh yeah, and we'll go through every slab. We want people to come in and basically pick their own piece. Every piece is different. There's not two pieces in there that are the same. So we go through every single slab in the shop. We have piles as tall as me
Wow.
in the shop, and we'll just move them over, go through each entire one until they find the piece they love.
The one they want.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Brad,
Thank you.
thanks for letting me oh, I'm sorry, dude. God. I made him shake hands and his arm. Now I feel bad. Now I feel like I have to go get something for you guys. So if you're looking for a custom, something that one of a kind, nobody else can ever have ever.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Yes, sir.
You're the company to go see. All right, make sure you go and go to Tarpon. Go check their website out, but go to Tarpon and take a look at what they've got because you're going to find it there, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll be back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Hi, I am Delynn Gasson, and we are back here at the home show at the Tampa Convention Center. It is open until 5 o'clock, sorry. So get on down here. Look who we have with us right now. We have lots of puppies, yay! I have Heidi with Polka Dot Dog Rescue?
Polka Dogs Pet
Polka
Rescue.
Dogs. Say, I got it wrong, sorry. And look, tell us who you have. Look how beautiful they are. This one I know for a fact is Draco Malfoy. Hi, honey. So tell us about Polka Dogs and who you have here.
Okay, so Polka Dogs is a pet rescue. We're based out of Orlando,
Okay.
and we really try to rescue the ones who need us the most, like Draco. He's a little 10-year-old Shih Tzu, and he is mostly blind, mostly deaf, but such a mellow, happy little boy. And we try to really rescue ones that need us, because especially seniors and special needs get abandoned a lot more. So that's what we're all about. We are a nonprofit dog rescue, so everything we raise, like at the shows like this, goes to help with the medical bills. And this is Maverick. He's our mascot. He is paralyzed. He was found on the side of the road. Somebody left him there with a severed spinal cord, broken leg, and they left him on the side of the road.
Jeez.
But don't feel sorry for him. He has been such an inspiration to us, and he is now our mascot for Polka Dogs.
And he's got a great little wheelchair
He
that I think we're
does.
running some film of that for our audience.
Yes, so Maverick comes to all the events, and he just is such an inspiration to show you what is possible, and he's made so much progress.
I think
trying
he's
to
been
walk.
running around so much his eyes are like falling. He's like ready to
He's
take
gonna
a
start relaxing
take a
now.
little nap.
Baby, thank
And this
you,
is
baby.
Melanie, who is also with us. Melanie, who do you have?
I have Dash.
Dash. And tell us about
a
Dash.
wire-haired terrier mix, and he's 1 year old, ready to be adopted. When
Good.
all of our dogs are adopted, they are fully vetted, spay or neutered, and microchipped, so they're ready to go when they
Oh,
get
nice.
adopted.
Nice.
Very playful little boy, very
Yes.
energetic, but very, very sweet.
How many dogs do you have right now?
About 25 to 30. We
Okay.
usually have at a time up for adoption. And those two up front with Leslie and Michael are Truffles, and then we have Kiara on the floor. And they are two dogs that definitely need a home with the playmate. They need another dog. They are just love bugs and just love to play.
And who is this one over here?
That's Truffles.
This is Truffles. Truffles has been, now look at you. You are too cute. I totally love you. Truffles is just loves to be held, right? He is just a lover. He loves to be held. And look at her. She's holding him like a little baby, and he is, I could not do that with my dog. She would like last for maybe 4 seconds and just jump down.
He's just they're really well adapted dogs, especially Truffles and Kiara. They're very calm in the home, but they
Obviously
play.
good with children.
Yes.
Because these are two volunteer children that you've had with you all day, right?
Yes, they've been wonderful.
And the dogs seem to love them. All of the dogs seem to be really well associated with people and stuff. None of them, look, they're going to sleep in your arms. None of them are worried. None of them are nervous. None of them are afraid of people. So they're all very, which is amazing when you think about what they might have come from, because we don't know, right? So the fact
And
that
we try to focus on that, really trying to get them, especially anxious dogs, fearful dogs are one of our specialties, and we really try to work with them to get them through that instead of just coddling them and holding them, which is the worst
Right.
thing because it keeps them in that state. We really work with them, and it may take months and months, but we keep them until they're ready, and then they get adopted.
So, all right, so that's what I was going to ask about. So you work with them to get them out of their stage fright or whatever it is that happened to them to try and get them associated with people again. You've obviously done an incredible job. How many dogs have you adopted out, or is that like a question you're not even sure of?
No, we can tell you it's been over 600 in 3 years.
Wow, 603 years. That's amazing. Where are you guys located?
In Orlando Winter Garden right now, but
Okay.
we are actually in the process of purchasing a property because we have been in a travel trailer for 3 years, so it's about to fall apart and we're growing out of it. So we are actually doing a campaign now, which Melanie has the brick over here. She can tell you that to purchase a property so we can have a proper training room.
There we go.
That we're going to get an indoor treadmill, which she has really worked with a dog that she was fostering on an indoor treadmill because it really burns off their energy, and when it gets too hot outside, you need to get that energy
Right.
burned off. So,
Right.
and our bricks, which Melanie will tell you about.
I was just going to say, so tell us about the brick.
We are doing a fundraising campaign.
Okay.
And the bricks people can purchase with in memory of a dog that they
Oh.
had, a family that wants to donate, they can put the family name. And we are going to pave the way to our door and maybe make some feature walls with the bricks that are purchased. So,
Oh, that's nice.
so the dog can be memorialized. Or
Oh, that's really nice. How much are your bricks?
They're $100.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And how many characters up to?
I think up to 25 characters.
Oh,
can be
how
put on it.
nice.
It'll
That
be
is
a permanent part of the rescue. Yes. So it'll be there forever.
right. That is beautiful. How wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies, for what you're doing for these beautiful, wonderful animals. Thank you for all the rescues that you've done. I also have a rescue because they're just the best dogs in the world.
Thank you for adopting.
Totally. Yes, I totally agree with that. So check them out. You guys have a website?
Yes, polkadogs.org.
polkadogs.org.
Yes, and then we're here. till
Check
the
them
show.
out and come rescue one of these beautiful, wonderful dogs because they need a loving home like you can offer. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you soon.